Just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
Checking in for the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And it's the Knicks with the ball.
Josh Hart. Dante DiVincenzo.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to Hart. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anthony's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to Hart. And here is Anthony, defended by George. And here is DiVincenzo. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Missed inside.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Lobs it up for Anthony. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Hart. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Rose. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony with the block. Bogdanovich with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Holmgren.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that does it for the first quarter.
5.
New York ahead.
The Knicks, 10. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder, you dance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Pass to Randall. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anthony leading the charge. Here's Joe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%.
We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to George. Rose surveying the D. And it's George finishing it off.
And plays like that demonstrate Paul George's athletic ability. He's not just an elite scorer, he is a high flyer.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Rose can't hit. The Knicks leading by 5. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Here's Rose. They get it again. Holmgren can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Here's Hart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Rose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. An intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
With his first shot attempt, and he overshot that one, missing. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Jalen Brunson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Anthony. Now Brunson. Outside Anthony. Brunson with it. Discovered by Rose.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. Now here's Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
On its way from Rose for 2. And so it's the New York Knicks.
With a score,
Their lead.
your Thunder. The Knicks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Knicks with possession here.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Joe can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Giddey, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Great open look there. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And the Knicks making a change here.
For your Thunder, use this team.
The Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
That's 6'6". You can see shot ready. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Good use of the catch and shoot.
Got a piece of it. Here's Rose. That shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of two straight at home. Lets it go from 11. Here's DiVincenzo. And he lays it straight in. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Rose. And it's blocked. Pass to Bogdanovich. Basket, good. Bogdanovich has got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Holmgren wide open. It's good from long range.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
It's Hart on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pulls it from 20. New York now working with the new shot clock. Thunder trailing by 14. .58 seconds left to play in the third. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
New York moving the ball around. Here's Hart. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Rose all alone. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New York leading by 10. Pass to Brunson. Over Rose. No good off the back of the rim. It's deflected. Here's Holmgren. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's New York going into the break with a
38.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thunder trailing by 10. Now Rose. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And here's Randall. Outside Anthony. Pass to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Anthony down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside Rose. Trying to get open is Giddey. Doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal, the ability to create contact and get to the
At the line for the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Pass to Holmgren. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Robinson with it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Anthony down low. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
On its way from Rose for 2. Down low. Giddey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Nets able to retain possession here.
New York ball.
.157 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Back to Anthony. Over George.
Now that's the wingspan to Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
Knicks foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at him.
First personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. From the arc, Robinson pulls it in. Here's Anthony. The shot missing. And here now the Thunder. To the middle. Here's Giddey. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 8. 104 left in the fourth quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, George. The 3. Oklahoma City gets it back. Outside Rose. The teardrop falls in.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
Inside. Brunson, no good. Now the Thunder with it, trailing here by 8. Outside for George. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anthony down low. To the paint. Randall with the bucket.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to
food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map and rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bicker though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack, I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. No, lad. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth when I ride these beats. Out of love, they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget cat and sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on the mission until I get that bag. Facts.
Alright, I'm done with you. Take what I want, not gonna stop for no one, not one. Get lost if you try and drag me down. Yeah, brother, look at me now. GM in the ECB now. We in B&E now. Looking for the come and see now. On the ball, looking for a rebound. I'm back with a little bit more than I had before. I spit on the mic and they ask for more. Me and JK lit, but we keep it raw, raw. Like a baker. I was never one to listen to a hater, but you can bet when the pay comes, I'ma split that with my day ones. No doubt, no fake ones. JK runner up till the day's done. You bet, you bet, you bet. I run with a team of vets. Cook the beat with a steam and veg. Gotta make sure the whole team fed. No sleep for the week, gotta rest. You know what they said?
They're like, ain't no way he back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth when I ride these beats. Out of love, they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that I wouldn't